investor panel event. We thank you all for coming this evening. I'm Beth Johnston, and I'm the Executive Vice President of the Boca Chamber, and I am the Program Manager for YEA. And I'm very pleased to be up here today and that we are able to offer this to the Boca Raton community and to our Boca Raton business community through the Chamber of Commerce. So thank you all for coming. We've got a great crowd. I also want to thank you on behalf of Troy McClellan, our Chamber CEO, who was unable to make it this evening, but he is here in spirit with you all. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this, because he is the one, he was the final say after me nagging him for months about doing this. So we want to thank Troy a lot, because he is a big part of this, even though he's not here this evening. I'm going to introduce you Kimberly Graham. Kimberly Graham is the Executive Director for the Alex Center for Entrepreneurship and the Community Relations Director at Florida Atlantic University's College of Business. She began her role in early 2008 to create and develop a new strategic overview for the program, which began in the year 2000. Under Ms. Graham's direction and leadership, she champions the effort with the help and support of her colleagues at FAU and in the business community of South Florida. Kimberly Graham, thank you.
What we realize is entrepreneurship is not something necessarily that you read about. It's actually something that you do. And so he wanted to see things that, in terms of programming, that really taught the university students from all disciplines how to do entrepreneurship. And that's what the beautiful thing about the YEA program. It's all about bringing successful entrepreneurs and exposing these young people to how you actually become a successful entrepreneur. The Adams Center does it in a lot of different ways, and I'm only going to point out one program to you because we just had our famous FAU 2012 business plan competition. So essentially what we do is we raise a lot of money for startup companies, and we give them that money, and we bring them in front of an investor panel, much like this one, to see if they can get additional funding to launch their businesses. We had 215 teams that registered for our competition this year, and we have two tracks. We have an FAU student track, so you actually have to be an FAU student, and then we have our entrepreneur track, which is really near and dear to my heart, because what that means is we can reach out to our community and ask them to come and be a part of it as well. So that could mean you and your young one, it could mean a faculty member, it could be anyone in our community. So really what we're trying to do is help people to understand that FAU is about helping our community. And so entrepreneurship to me really is about freedom. It's what this great country is built on, and any chance that I get to be able to share my passion for entrepreneurship, I don't know if it equals Beth's passion for entrepreneurship, but I'm there to help support it. So I applaud all of you for being here, and I applaud our distinguished investor panel, because this mission means so much to our community. We do not even have the time tonight to talk about it, because we've got some investor pitches to watch. I'm so excited about these young people and their passion for what they're doing. I almost brought myself to tears as they were introducing themselves to me today. So I'm so excited. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to go ahead and start introducing Volunteens.com. The CEO is Alex Heatzig. Alex is 15 and a freshman at St. Andrews High School. He loves to play lacrosse and is a great leader. Good luck to you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex Heatzig, and I'm the president of Volunteens.com. My mission is for Volunteens to become the go-to resource for teens across America looking for places to volunteer. Volunteens is web-based, and it matches teenagers with volunteering opportunities. High schools across America now require their students to complete community service hours in order to graduate. However, many teenagers wondered, as I certainly did, how will I find a place to volunteer? Will I like it? And even, how many hours does my school require? And that's where Volunteens.com comes in. This is not only a business with great earnings potential, but it is also a business that gives back to communities across America by helping their teenagers find volunteering opportunities. As a teenager myself, I will make sure that I reach teens by the way we communicate. For example, I've made a Facebook page and a Twitter account to post and tweet new opportunities and new and upcoming volunteering events. I also plan on using Tumblr and Pinterest to post pictures of volunteers volunteering to hopefully get their friends excited about volunteering and giving back to the community, and hopefully even do that through volunteers.com. The hardest part, being a teenager, of volunteering is finding the opportunity, and Volunteens solves this problem. Volunteens is a service-oriented LLC that creates its revenue by two different forms of advertising. The first stream of revenue will come from advertisers who advertise based on specific user profile. The second stream of revenue will come from advertisers who advertise to the general teenage market. My short-term goal is to build a searchable database website to track opportunities and store team profiles. We will also track a user's completed community service hours and compare it against what their school requires of them. Also, right now I'm getting around 3,000 visitors a month. However, in the short term, I plan on doubling this to 6,000 visitors a month. In the long term, I plan on growing the website to cover the entire United States. And in order to be scalable, we will need to use advanced features such as enabling organizations to directly input their information into the website. We will also add auto-matching and auto-texting capabilities that will automatically generate matches based on user profile. My business has very few competitors that I know of on the web, two of which, however, are swapmonkey.org and dosomething.org. However, both lack a variety of local opportunities. By comparison, those sites only have 1 to 2 local opportunities. Volunteens already has 92 local opportunities. In the short term, my target market is the 70,000 teenage high school students and their helicopter parents right here in Palm Beach and Broward County, advertisers and businesses looking for volunteers. My promotion campaign towards teenagers will include all aspects of social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Tumblr, and Pinterest. I will also promote my website to teenagers using the community service branches of their schools, and most importantly, word of mouth. I will promote my website to advertisers and businesses looking for volunteers through email, partner sites, press releases, and in-store visits. Over a 10-month period, I plan on growing from 2 square local ads to 10 square local ads and 1 local banner ad. I will sell the square ads for $75 a month and the banner ads for $100 a month. Volunteers' largest ongoing cost right now includes the LLC filing cost. However, after the development of a database-powered website, there will be additional database hosting fees. After a projected 10-month period, I plan on having 10 square ads and 1 banner ad on the website. And after deducting taxes, my net profit will be $620 a month. But this number will not stay constant. As the number of users and opportunities reach critical masses, my revenue will skyrocket as I can then target national advertisers. And the most important aspect of my startup cost includes the development of a database-powered website. Not only will it allow for easier maintenance, but also it will allow for easier and more efficient expansion. I received quotes from multiple web design teams, ranging from about $7,000 to $10,000. I believe that I can grow this website into a tremendously profitable business that also makes a positive impact on teens across America. And this is what Volunteens is all about. I'm here today to ask a distinguished panel of investors for $750, all of which will go towards the development of a new database-powered website. Finally, I would just like to say thank you to Beth Johnston and the Boca Raton Chamber of Commerce for giving me this amazing opportunity to participate in the YEA program. I have loved it. Thank you and have a nice night.
Is Jack Myers. Jack is 12 years old and a 6th grader at Gone Estridge Middle School. He enjoys basketball and his passion is sneakers. Mr. Myers, please demonstrate your sneakers to the crowd. Those are fabulous.
Hi, my name is Jack Myers and I'm the CEO of Exol. My passion is sneakers. I have been collecting, trading, buying, and selling sneakers for 2 years. I read and talk to everybody I can about sneakers. What I have found is that there are thousands of pairs of outbound but valuable sneakers in closets all over Boca Raton. There is no local venue place to buy, sell, and consign limited edition sneakers. My business, XO, will take care of outgrown but still valuable sneakers and find a buyer for you. Sneakers for consignment can be brought to a location displayed on my website for the first Sunday of each month, Sneaker Sunday. The sneakers will be evaluated, photographed, and placed for view on the XO website. Using its sneaker context, holding sneaker events, and displaying the shoes on the internet and sneaker groups, XO will work to sell a consigned sneaker for a fair and reasonable price. Once sold, XO will pay the customer 80% of the sale price. Goals. By April, to have the website go live. By May, to hold his first Sneaker Sunday where potential customers can bring their sneakers for evaluation and consignment. By June, hold his first sneaker event in Boca Raton. Long-term goals of XO are to open a retail location in Boca Raton and become an authorized Nike retailer for exclusive release date inventory. XO has a couple of competitors, but none are local. They do not display consigned shoes on the website like XO, and they are very high priced. At XO, the goal is to become a reliable and trusted business for both buyers and sellers. XO customers will know that their sneakers will be carefully evaluated, marketed extensively on the internet, sold for a reasonable price. Most importantly, customers can have confidence that they'll get paid, unlike many unreliable websites and private sellers on the internet. Customers that purchase consigned sneakers can have peace of mind that the sneakers they purchase will be sent to them. The population and demographics of Boca Raton make it the ideal market for XO. As further evidence, the most popular local Facebook sneaker groups have thousands of followers. They are passionate sneaker purchasers and often called sneakerheads. All consigned sneakers will be displayed on the XO website. In addition, XO will attract customers by posting new items in sneaker groups daily, which can reach over 20,000 people. The best way to market XO will be the first sneaker event at which XO will put on a sneaker extravaganza marketed through the local sneaker groups on Facebook and invite buyers and sellers to come browse through the goods for sale by buying a table or simply attending. There is no specific price for a pair of consigned sneakers. Each pair must be evaluated based on condition and relative value. However, once sold, the consignment seller will get 80% of the sale price and XO will receive 20%. Most valuable sneakers are sold for prices between $120 and $300 per pair, resulting in profit for each sale ranging from 24 to 60. Once XO website is live and the first Sneaker Sunday event is held, it's expected that sales of the first consigned sneakers will be approximately 10 pairs per month and increasing each month by 5 pairs as the inventory increases, then holding at approximately 20 pairs per month for the first year. In addition, during the summer months, Sneaker Sundays can be held more than once per month. The projected sales for the first 6 months, assuming an average selling price of $140, would be $16,800 and profits of $3,360. To start up XO, we have various administrative costs and limited supply costs. Marketing is our initial greatest expense to spread the word about who we are and what we do. Together, the startup expenses of XO total $747. We are asking investors for startup expenses of $747 to get the company running. This includes administrative expenses, supplies, and marketing. I'm putting in $100 of my own money, and my parents are also contributing approximately $100 to be used towards the first sneaker event. This event will be held in Boca Raton and will create greater exposure for XO and increase followers to our website. We will seek sponsors to help reduce some of the expenses and sell tables to sellers and charge admission. This will be a major kickoff event for XO. It will be the springboard to spread the word about who we are and what we do. Thank you for taking the time to learn about my business XO, where every soul reaches a match. I am excited about my future business and appreciate the opportunity you are giving me to accomplish my dream.
All right, our next CEO is Matthew Butzer with Matt Million Production. He is 13 years old and a 7th grader at St. Andrews School.
Hello, my name is Matthew Butzer. I live in Boca Raton, Florida, and I'm starting a production company called Matt Million Productions. My first endeavor will be a series of videos called Ponytails. My business is a film production company that I'm creating educational films for children and their parents that will teach them about the world of ponies through a series of videos. The customers will purchase these videos online through our website or at local tax stores nationwide and from the equine catalog. They'll be hand-delivered locally or sent out through UPS for website orders and catalog orders. After my success with pony videos, I will become known locally for my video talent, and I will take on other large projects such as weddings, benefits, concerts, and other commercial events. My short-term goals are to produce my first ponytail video by the end of YEA. We will attend a summer program to advance my skills in videography and editing. My long-term goals are to make my ponytail video successful and eventually expand into board games, video games, model horses, and plush toys. Likewise, another long-term goal is to master videography and produce my own movie that is shown at the Sundance Film Festival in Utah. These are my goals because they're something I think is achievable with resources I have available to me with the stable on my property and the production gear that I have been given. My competition for my first production of ponytails seemed slim to none. I've researched the market locally and cannot find anyone else shooting a similar video. We also are fortunate to film the Equestrian Festival, which is the most prestigious pony program in America. The target market for the videos that I'm producing is the 9.2 million horse owners in the United States. 1.6 million Americans are involved in the United States horse industry. The tens of millions participating spectators, the horse industry has a $102 billion impact on the U.S. economy. I'm going to reach my customers by marketing on my website and other popular e-commerce sites. I'm going to market through local town stores in my area that will spread the word of my product as well as nationwide catalog. One unit is one video. We sell the video for $14.99, and after deducting labor and supply costs, we have a profit of $11.89. My first production is estimated to be on the market by June of 2012. I'm going to strongly market my production for Christmas 2012. This should make my sales rise for Black Friday through December. The definition of one unit is one video. You can see the list of what goes into a standard video DVD. The standard cost of supplies for a video is $2.10. The labor estimated for one video is $1. The gross profit is $11.89. Since Metalman Production does not have any variable costs, the majority of our operating costs will come from the making of DVDs and artwork. As you can see, in a month, we will sell an average of 30 ponytail videos. After factoring all of our costs, our net monthly profit would be $194.99. In a year, we project to sell over 260 ponytail videos. My net profit will be $3,091.40 after accounting for expenses and taxes. For my stock investment, I need $210 for 100 DVDs. I also need $250 to start my website, and I've estimated $300 for advertising. I'm putting in $200 of my own money. My parents have provided all my equipment. Someone is doing my website for me, and I will pay him $250. I need for advertising. This means I will be asking for $210 for 100 DVDs that I need to start my business. I would like to thank the investors for taking the time to listen to my business plan. I hope you will have as much faith in my first production of ponytails as I do. I'm asking you today for $210. Thank you, sincerely, Matthew Westman.
Thank you. All right, Crayons for Kids CEO Harry Brenner, please approach the stage.
Good evening. My name is Harry Brenner, and I am sole owner of Crayons for Kids. Currently, many restaurants provide crayons to children for entertainment purposes before they eat. Most of these crayons are barely used and then discarded in the trash after the families leave the restaurant. After a big dinner one night, I finally realized that these crayons are still useful and should be given to those who cannot afford them. I then set out to create an organization that would give these gently used crayons from the restaurants to underprivileged kids throughout the world. I also intend to sell new crayons to these restaurants for a discounted price and a larger quantity to increase my donations of crayons and start a company that generates revenue. Crayons for Kids is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. My short-term goal is to donate, is to have five schools donating gently used crayons or new crayons after the school year ends, and have 4 restaurants by December 31st being sold new crayons. My long-term goal is to have overall more restaurants and schools. I see Crayons for Kids selling to at least 9 restaurants and having 12 schools donating crayons to our organization by the end of 2013. We would like to utilize the school-age volunteers at schools to help collect, package, and transport these crayons to various areas around the world. Compared to my competitors, I sell crayons $25 cheaper to these restaurants with an extra 1,000 crayons. In addition, I do not ask people to spend their own money to buy new crayons. I'm utilizing the principle of trash to treasure. Another advantage is that through the program, others can help children who do not have crayons, thus contributing to the improvement of the arts throughout the world. Crayons for Kids will target to both local and chain restaurants in South Florida and hopes to expand throughout the United States. Today, there are about 500 restaurants in Boca Raton, and 10% of which have crayons. My target market in Boca Raton will ultimately be about 50 restaurants. I will be meeting with my customers directly and providing them with brochures and business cards. In addition, I will be sending emails with links to my website that is all the necessary information on how to start working with our organization. I will also work with the restaurants to create coupons and incentives in order to bring more families to the restaurant. The definition of one unit will consist of one bucket, which will cost $7, and one case of crayons, which will cost $49.50, for a total of $56.50. One unit will be bought at $56.50 and sold to the restaurants for $100, thus making a sales profit of $43.50 per unit. As you can see, our monthly operating costs will total to $61.22, which will consist of mainly shipping costs and less expensive items such as advertising, gasoline, phone usage, and website hosting. Throughout the year 2012, Crayons for Kids will slowly increase its number of restaurants and schools. From this chart, you can see that I will probably sell an average of 4.75 cases of crayons a month for the first year. After deducting my total cost of goods per unit from our total sales, I made a total gross profit of $206.63. Because our monthly operating cost is $61.22, we will be making a net profit of $145.41 a month. On a yearly scale, we will be making a sales profit of $5,600 on 56 cases of crayons. After paying all expenses for the entire year, I will be making a net profit of $1,736.29. To start my business, I need 4 buckets, the 50 costs for my brochures and business cards, 4 cases of crayons, as well as the total operating costs for 3 months. Together, the total cost, startup cost, is $409.66. I will be investing $25 of my own money, and my parents have also agreed to put in $25 for a total startup investment of $50. Therefore, I am here asking for $359.66 to initially run the business for 3 months. The mission of Crayons for Kids is to donate as many crayons as possible to underprivileged kids. Today, I am here asking for $359.66 to start my business. You never know, you might find the next Picasso. Thank you for your consideration.
First.com. The CEO is Daniel Nascimento. He is 17 years old and attends Boca Raton High School and dual enrolls in Palm Beach State College. As a junior, he's part of the YEA advanced class courses at Boca High and is involved in various school activities. In his spare time, he enjoys playing his guitar and hanging out at the beach. Please put your hands together for Daniel.
Thank you, everyone. I recently lost my voice, so please bear with me. But my name is Daniel Nascimento. I'm the CEO of GetMyFirstCar.com. What it is, it's an informative website dedicated to helping teens find their perfect first car in an innovative way. It came from a recent bad experience of mine when I was trying to find my first car after receiving my driver's license. After hours on car comparison websites, I still made some pretty bad mistakes while buying my first car. It takes the cars that are already recommended as being great for the first-time car buyer and categorizes them into what I like to call the AAAs: appearance, affordability, and assurance. From there, the user can select which category is most important to them, and they are given a list of cars that they can use to compare with illustrative formats such as graphs, charts, videos, pictures, trends, words, and so much more. In addition, there is a user blog that users can use as another source of comparison, where they can use the comments from other users that are on the website to see which car is most appropriate for them. And it takes the most sought-out pieces of information and puts them in these appealing formats that a youth can relate to. Our short-term goal is to reach at least 5,000 views by the end of this year and at least 100 subscribers to our newsletter. The long-term goal is to have millions or hundreds of views daily and be a trustworthy name for youth and first-time car buyers that would trust the cars on our website and will check it out when it's time for them to buy their first vehicle. Some competitors for our website are the very well-known car comparison websites out there, such as KBD, Edmunds, and Cars.com. They all have other services other than car comparison, but they lack the same advantages that our website has. First of all, we have limited cars that can be compared. This gives the user a basis of where to start. The cars were already previously selected by the YEA as being safe for the first-time car buyer. And the way that the cars are compared is unique to its kind. There's